Hello free world, this is Taka and this is volume 2 of overcoming Corona depression. Last Saturday was a challenge for me because it was raining and I have depression. So I'm sure I will be lonely on the Friday night. So I posted on Facebook, I have a depression and even worse, it's raining. Call me from anywhere in the world. And I was really glad. 8 people have called me in the morning alone within 3 or 4 hours from 9 a.m. through noon. So I could spend the 3 hours by talking to the 8 people. It was really a relief for me. And sometimes friends of mine ask me, do you have brothers and sisters? They say it's a cliche or starter for a conversation in English. But you've got to be careful. Sometimes it's offensive because I do have brother and sister, but I haven't talked to them since the beginning of the 21st century, which means around 20 years. So asking you if you have whether you have a brother and sister could be offensive for some people, like myself, actually. Recently, I listened to the autobiography of Mariah Carey called "The Meaning of Mariah Carey" in Audible. I personally recommend you to listen to the autobiography in Audible rather than reading it, because she's reading the text plus she's singing at the same time. Well, you can find a narrator who can read text better than Mariah, but I don't think you can find a single person who can sing better than Mariah in terms of her own songs. And you can listen to the narration and songs at the same time. It's audible. It's extreme. I was really surprised. And as you probably know, Mariah also had a serious family issue for decades. And put it simply, she calls her brother and sister ex-brother and ex-sister. That is all, right? So I'm sure she doesn't like to be asked whether she has a brother and sister, and she called them an ex-brother and ex-sister. Then these ex-brother and ex-sisters sued her for the description of the autobiography. So I'm sure they have no chance to be resolved in the future. Then, according to her autobiography, one of the best moments in Mariah's life was the meeting with Nelson Mandela, and I don't think I need to explain who he is. And if you have a depressed because of the family issues, I strongly recommend you to watch the movie Invictus, because even a saint, even an icon, the symbol of peace, whatever you call it, a guy like Nelson Mandela also had serious family issues during his presidency. So if you watch it, if he has a problem, then there's no wonder you have a problem too. So you don't have to blame yourself for having serious family issues. So I was really relieved to see he also had a guy like Nelson Mandela have family issues through the movie. So that's all for today. See you next time. Ciao.